freight growth target is a first-of-a-kind target set by government to transport more goods by rail, and we at GBRTT are really thrilled that the government have decided to set a growth target of 75% in net freight tonne kilometres by 2050.
Growth target, we have been working with a range of stakeholders, including devolved nations like Welsh Government and Transport Scotland, to make sure that the growth target aligns with their aspirations for rail freight growth in the future.
We had a fantastic experience engaging with the sector, and we're really thrilled with all the responses that we received. So we spoke to our current users of the rail network as well as the rail curious, and the 88 responses provided some amazing evidence that's really helped to define our options, and we're looking forward to future engagement.
It provides that drive and that focus for the whole industry to unite behind a key goal and a shared objective that will really drive improvement and growth going forward.
We're absolutely delighted by the announcement of the rail freight growth target by the UK government. It gives the rail freight sector the confidence we need to invest in our operations.
I think what the growth target does is it incentivises everybody in Network Rail and in the future in GBR to help us by being more proactive and to feel more incentivised to make that growth happen. So on that basis, we're really looking forward to seeing the growth target in action and seeing it change the culture of those organisations in a really good way.
Across Europe and indeed the rest of the world, the railway is the economic backbone of the country, and it's great to see the UK government moving a step in that direction.
The plan for rail talks about the creation of a single point of accountability for rail freight, somewhere for one point for all the customers of the sector to turn to. So we've spent the last 2 years in GBRTT creating the strategic freight unit, and following the announcement of the growth target, our focus will very much be working with our colleagues at Network Rail to ensure firstly the delivery of the CP7 growth target, and then looking to the future, working with colleagues across the routes and regions to create the strategic capacity across the network to give us the headroom and the space on the railway to actually deliver that long-term freight growth target.
An unbelievable amount of work went into developing an evidence base through analytical research. So we did a lot of work with a broad stakeholder group to identify the core markets for growth, to forecast long-term demand, and then to make sure that we understand the ways that we can deliver the target as an industry. The next steps following the announcement are when the really fun work starts, because it's all about delivering the target. So for GBRTT, this is going to involve embedding the growth target as a planning assumption and making sure that it factors into our long-term strategies and growth plans.